Okay, so we have new Dauntless patch notes, there's tons of stuff to talk about, and I'm even showing my face. Holy mother of shit, is this world ending or is this Armageddon? Or maybe this is Shadow Strider? Hey everyone, your friendly, fast-talking, high-pitched Shadow Strider is here with the Dauntless patch notes videos about patch 0.8.3. And no, unlike some other people, I will not be making a 30-minute long video to share with you what's this patch about. I will be going with my fast-paced 5 words per second speed of light and talk about the most important and crucial changes of this patch. I will leave a link, however, to the patch notes for people who want to check all of the bug fixes, all of the quality of life changes. I'm gonna include the most important stuff. I will try and make a second video including all of the information about the patch notes as fast as possible, with me talking at the speed of light, and see how you guys like that. Finally, I will share my opinion on some of the changes and balances done, but I will try to keep it short and sweet as always. By the way, one of the new features is a way for players to see who they have selected to support a creator, which brings me to the quick shadow ads before we start. You can support me whenever you make a purchase on both the Epic Store and Dauntless Store by using my creator code ShadowStrider. You can also find me streaming on Twitch, where we just became partners. I stream different games, music composing, and I love to play and help my viewers, as well as do requests by them for the music which is made. So join me by clicking the link down below. The first new change is a new streaming install added for console players, which will allow new updates to be downloaded faster and let console players join in at faster times and sooner rather than later. Winterhorn Skraev is finally going to be added and playable for PC and consoles. He will be live tonight with the new patch, so expect to see more about him in a video tomorrow, although I already made plenty of videos and fought him earlier as I was able to get to him. Okay, so it wasn't an exploit, it was an accident and people didn't even know about it, but I fought him, so it doesn't matter. We have a new weapon previews, which makes it easier to see what you have selected, alongside weapon demo videos, which will give you a tutorial on weapons in the game. This reminds me that I need to finish my tutorials, but it takes time to make stuff perfect and more enjoyable than the boring tutorial types. Terror element effect has been added to the game, which means goodbye low life, no life and rage wild frenzy builds. Terror elemental effect will allow for a debuff to be put on the behemoth, which will spawn Terror orbs that heal injured players. For public matchmaking, be sure to warn others if you're using a low life build so that they do not use Terror weapons and ruin your damage numbers. Otherwise, this effect is really nice. I cannot wait to test it out and make a few new builds for it. Next, I will talk about the most important balance changes and the critical ones affecting most of you guys and girls out there. Firstly, the Cunning perk has received a huge nerf. It has now reduced chance to proc ranging from 2 to 10% and will not deal 200% damage anymore, but from 150 to 180 at maxed out ranks. I was seriously hoping they would fix and tune some other perks, but seems like they have decided to instead nerf properly working ones, so good job Phoenix Labs. My arch nemesis and most hated behemoth of them all, Boreas, has received some nice changes as well. He will be more aggressive when below 50% HP. His damage immunity will now trigger at the end of the animation rather than at the beginning. This means you'll have more time to damage him and most likely stagger him or destroy a part, interrupting the animation. A few minions will now be summoned when he's not in shield phase, which will make speed killing him faster and easier. The amount of times he can enter shield phase has also been reduced, but his Dreadforce counterparts minions will deal more damage and have faster attack speed, so be careful. He can now summon more spitters and his minion summon cooldown has been increased. The shock status effects will now be cleared when you deal damage to the behemoth, similar to the Umbro effects, which will make Naizaga fights a lot easier. Then a Quill Shot Quills now has less health, which means you'll be able to break parts and quills a lot faster. Rizakari will no longer deal damage to Slayers when he flees away, which was something obvious and necessary to be fixed, but hey, why not keep it that way for almost a year and a half after releasing the goddamn motherfucker? The Grim Onslaught Axe special now has an increased hang time and will grant Slayers bonus special meter if you manage to catch it. Simply said, throwing it from a closer distance and catching it before it lands has some benefits. Question is whether it's worth it or not. Okay, let's talk about the bug fixes and quality of life changes. The number one fix is the God Hunt exploit, which, like many other exploits, took forever to be fixed, but now it's done its history. You need to skill to play the God Hand, and now I will be giving you guys a proper build to use it. Well, actually I'm gonna give it in a couple of days or tomorrow, but it's gonna be really soon, I promise. The Sword Ardent Cyclone finisher attack now can interrupt and boop behemoths. Holy fuck, we can do a slam dunk boops. Yes, are you ready to rumble? Apparently there was a bug for the Riftstalker weapons which allowed players to go beyond the stack limit when doing large amounts of damage. It's now fixed, which means they are kind of nerfed, but only slightly in a way, not a lot. You can now collect gatherables from further away. You have a 25% bonus range of gathering, which sounds very nice to me and would make it a lot faster and easier. The Scorchstone Helium bug for the Farslayer Apprentice quest has been fixed and should properly work now. Also, the Grim Onslaught pickup bug is now fixed and you will no longer be stuck without an axe if you throw it away. There's also a bug fixed where Skarn's Vortex could one-hit kill players using the anti-Sagar cells and abilities. This actually happened a few times to me. He was like, "You're dead," and I'm like, "Revive, motherfucker," and he's like, "One-shot, motherfucker," and I'm like, "Shish, I'm dead." Hammer swings and warpike piercing attacks can now sever tails and tusks, which means that they kind of can destroy any body part now as the other weapons, which is kind of strange. Although it would make a lot more effort to do that, but still, I don't know why they made this. It wasn't that necessary. And as promised, this is everything for the video. Short, informative, sweet, and the most crucial. If you want to check everything out and read about all the other changes which are not such high priorities, then check the link to the patch notes in the description. Thank you for watching as always. Give the video a like or dislike as you see fit, and don't forget to also drop a comment down below with feedback and suggestions for what you want to see in future videos. Also check the links in the description to my Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord community where I invite you to follow me or join me. Finally, of course, if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon in order to get notifications. This is everything for me for this video. See you in the next one. Shadow Strider out.